Live in the moment, tomorrow belongs to God. Nothing can break me, nothing can bend me, nothing can bring me down. Men love what you hate, we all deserve a chance. La 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 la. I don't go where no love, where.
Hello guys, welcome to Tell the Story with C and O. We appreciate you guys for joining us on here. We appreciate your patience also, because we're supposed to drop yesterday, but due to some technicalities, we're here now and we're ready to go. We also want to thank our subscribers for subscribing. Please, we also enjoy you guys to please share so that we have more subscribers, and please do not forget to always try to drop your comments after every discussion, because we need to learn from each other.
In the spirit of festivity, I say Happy Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim brothers all over Nigeria and all over the world. We thank God for the 30 days completion of his fasting, and I say may Allah grant us all our individual prayer.
Amen. So, thank you guys. Over to the discussion of today, my brother.
I must say you're really looking good, brother.
No, you're not looking bad. You're looking fresh and
this
sweet.
period must have been a very good period for you. Oba, do you fast?
No, I'm not a Muslim,
Oh,
so
okay, I understand.
yeah. Thank you very much, though.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah. So, where are you taking me to after this shooting? Because I know you're ready to.
Don't let us go there.
Okay, let's not divert too much. Thank you so much for having us here. We feel so proud that you guys are starting this growth with us, because it's going to be a growth and we intend to grow with you guys. So, moving straight to our discussion for today.
Sorry to cut you short. Before I further, I would like to thank those that were bothered about our not dropping the video earlier.
Yeah.
It really means a lot to us. You guys are the real MVP. We really saw how this shooting and this program means to you too, and we promise you, by the special grace of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we promise that this won't be a problem anymore. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So, moving straight to our discussion. Our discussion today is a very wide and very interesting one.
Okay.
We're saying, how do you make ends meet as a Nigerian youth?
How do we
Make ends meet.
ends meet?
How do we make money?
Or
How do we earn a living
as a Nigerian youth? Thank
You
you very
get-
much, Oba. It's a very broad topic, as you've said.
Yeah.
You understand? With the fact that in this economy, we've been facing unemployment for a very long time now.
Yeah.
As we all know, in Nigeria, unemployment has become a very big issue. You see people that go to the higher institution, they finish with their degrees, but yet they find it hard to even do anything with their job. So I would say getting a degree is not just enough to earn a living in this country. You need to do more. So what are those things you can do to earn a living in this country? To me personally, I think you need to create your own career path.
That's the word.
Create your own career path. Have a career path, have something you can do. How do you create your own career path? It's not easy to start. It's not hard to start up. It's not hard to create a career path. We have a lot of people who have their own career. They're not even using their. But if let's digress a bit. We have a lot of people that goes into their institution after studying. They come out with a degree in engineering. But when you go to the bank, you see most of these people working there. That is to tell you, in the country that we are today now, it's not just your degree anymore. So degree is not enough for you to earn a living in this country, especially if you're not from the affluence family, from the influential family.
Yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying?
That's talking about connection.
Exactly.
Because that's what Nigeria really is about today. You hear about job, and they say before you can get this job, you have to pay this amount of money.
Aside
So
from
it's
that,
crazy.
so when I was talking about creating your own career path,
Yeah.
what are the type of career paths you can create? We have a lot of people going into blogging. If I don't let me use the word blog, let me use internet. But a lot of people are making money from internet. As a young Nigerian youth, scientifically, I don't think we've even used 2% of our brains.
Yeah.
People are taking this advantage. People are making use of this opportunity to get a lot from the internet. People are becoming bloggers. We have content creators. We have people going into the cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
These are things you can study, Oba. These are things you can study. You understand, Oba? And aside from that, we have a lot of skills you can learn. We have a lot of skills you can learn. We have the tailoring. I think they call them the stylists now. What do they call them? The fashion designers. That's what they call them. You can go into this, get something out of it. Oba, people are going into programming. I know these things take time to start yielding money. But we all know something good takes time.
Yeah.
A lot of people goes into Ponzi. They go into Ponzi because they want to get fast money, quick money. But what happens at the end of the day? It crashes. There's this one recently that came out for those that love sport. I love sports over too. I'm a sport person. You understand? But the fact that I know, how would you expect a program that just came out and is fast doubling your money?
What program is that?
They call it 86
something.
You understand? It's a sports platform. You put in money and they ask you to, I don't know, they ask you to pick something. You pick a sport, and before you know, the interest and everything is just, you know, when someone introduced me to that program, I said, Omo, have you checked the source of this thing? Because yes, it gives you money, but what happens? Is it a long-term means of making a living? It's not. We are youths. We still have time on our side. Why can't we venture into this long-term investment? See, Oba, people will keep wearing clothes every day. You cannot go out without wearing clothes. People will keep wearing clothes. People will keep wearing shoes. We have cobblers. We have fashion designers.
Right.
Oba, people go as low as becoming a marketer on your WhatsApp platform. Oba, I would not like to take the whole shine away from you. I would like you to also put in something to this thing. Tell me, how do you think too we can really live it?
Yeah, it's really a nice one hearing all these thoughts from you, because it really opened my mind to like a lot of things that so many youths might know, but most time I feel what is always lacking for Nigerians to like that next big breakthrough for you is you taking that step.
Okay.
Most youths are not ready to take that step, and they feel okay because you talked about something saying on the long run, most of all these things you talked about, all these content creating, all this blogging, all this app development, all this programming and all, these are not things that, yes, you don't just begin to make money from it.
Exactly.
You have to put in something, you have to put in your effort, you need to sacrifice. There will be sorrow times. You might have to go through tough times, but that strive is what makes you. There are a lot of things we can't even talk with. Like, I feel there are a lot of untapped ideas that we youths can really go into.
Okay.
One thing that we should really work on is, in whatever you are doing, always try to have the right character towards it.
Character.
Have the right character, have the right will, have the right drive, have the right passion for what you want to do. This is what will take you far and give you an edge, because in whatsoever you are doing, you're not the only one doing it. You also have other people. You're not the only content creator.
Yeah.
You're not the only hairdresser. You're not the only programmer.
The stylist.
You're not the only stylist. But what makes you different is the effort you put in yourself, your personal development. This is what makes you better.
Oh, but I know, yes, I totally agree with your points. I agree with your points well. Like, you've made a lot of sense. And to add to what you said, you said drive, passion.
Yeah.
But I think there's two words the youth needs to work with. That is patience and consistency.
Patience and consistency.
You might have this drive. If you're not patient to wait for the drive to manifest,
yes,
you might fall out of your race. So you need to be patient, and you need to be consistent. Because for every good thing to manifest, it takes patience. You understand, Baba?
You're very
it takes
correct.
patience.
You're very correct.
We have a lot of youth today going into fraud. Why? It's because they are not patient. We have a lot of youth today gambling, playing bets. Why? Because they want fast money. I'm not saying these things don't work, yeah? But what I'm saying is it a legal and stable means of earning a living? It's not. It's not. My apologies to those who do these things, but I think it's high time we youth now need to call ourselves back and say, see, let's say the truth, the government won't give us everything.
They won't even give you anything in the Nigeria we are now. They won't give you anything.
The government, let's just put it this way, the government won't give us everything.
Yeah.
Because if we say they won't give us anything, they might come up with the fact that after all, when you graduate from school, we send you to 1 year of National Youth Service Corps to serve your father's land, and we're giving you something. Why don't you use that 1 year to better yourself? So they'll take that as a means of giving you something. But what I'm saying is they can't give us everything. So we as the youth need to come together and create something for us, for ourselves. And I'm not talking about fraud. I'm not talking about gambling. I'm not talking about Ponzi. I'm talking about stable means of earning a living.
You talking about this now is making me think, and I'm thinking in my head, and I'm saying, if God created every human and deposited like talents in every one of us, I think God must have said, through this talent of yours, you can earn a living. If only you discover that talent, because we know there are like a lot of people who have talents and they've not discovered their talents.
Can I ask a question?
Okay.
What's your talent? Do you know your talent?
I know my talents, and I don't want to go out exposing myself now. Sure, you get. Okay.
But the truth is, most people don't know their talent.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's the point.
And that's where patience is coming from.
Mm.
To discover your talent, you need to be patient with yourself. The problem with youth these days is we put a lot of peer pressures on ourselves.
True.
Me and Femi don't come up for school 5 years ago. Femi don't buy Benz. Femi don't build house. Femi is doing well. Look at me. I have degree. I even have my MSc. I'm not doing well for myself. Who says you can't do well for yourself? Who says you need that MSc to do well for yourself? Femi has come to his own world. Femi is making it because that's his own path.
Yes.
Create your own path.
Yes.
Not for your own path. Think inwardly. Yes. What can I offer to this country? Because the Nigeria we are today now, Oba, you give something to get something. What can you give to this country to make them see you as a valuable means of, to make us see you as a valuable person? Sorry, Oba. Is this guy valuable? What can we get from him? So now, think inwardly. What can I give to Nigeria? What can I give to my society? Leave the government and their empty promises when it comes to only elections. We all know this, Oba. So drop your certificate at this time. I'm not saying you shouldn't use it to look for. There are a lot of online jobs you can get. You understand? But drop it. Look inwardly. What can I do? What gift am I blessed with? A lot of people are blessed with different gifts, but they don't know it. They don't know it. They are focused about using their BSc and MSc to get a job. They are focused on that big job of 500k, 200k, the white collars job, as you might call it.
Yeah.
But have you forgotten that there are a lot of money on the street? There are a lot of money what you can do. Do you know how much a cobbler charges to make a shoe? But you know, the fact that it might take 2 to 3 years before the business blooms up, and you know, you can't wait, you need to be fast, you need to start driving the Benzos and the Prados like Femi, and that will lose the target. But the truth is, brother, let's start with the little we can.
Yeah.
Then we'll grow from there.
Yeah. I think one thing we should also know is age should not be a limit. Like, you shouldn't go out thinking and saying, okay, maybe I'm not yet at the right age to start thinking of what I should do with my life in the next 10 years. Do you understand?
Okay.
I think from your young age, you should develop that passion and start thinking, what do I love doing?
Sorry to cut you, but if we should talk about that, I think that's where this government fucked us up totally. Because when you look at the Western educations, like the way they do it, they look at their kids, and I think they they observe and say, okay, this guy is good with craft.
Obviously.
Immediately they put him towards that craft line.
And he starts channeling all of his energy.
Oba, how many subjects do you do in secondary school?
Secondary school, already plenty now. I don't even remember.
Only you go do mathematics, do English, do literature, do CRK, do government.
Biology.
At the end of the day, we get ourselves so fucked up that we don't even know what we are good in. Then when we get to just 3 or S1, they will ask you to pick science, art, or commercial. Everybody wants to go to science class.
Sure.
Yeah, we now, or the ones that will go to art class, I might go at art simple pass.
Sure.
Without even knowing what you are good with personally. Personally, you might be a musician. Why can't this country just set up an institution? From being a toddler, I have that voice. Just put me through that part. Let me start singing. That's why when you go to, when you see shows like America Got Talent, you see small kids manifesting, showing wonders.
Yeah.
When you come back to Nigeria, what our kids are good at doing is beating each other, fighting. There's no love. In the spirit of Mubarak, once again, I say happy Eid Mubarak to our viewers.
Yeah.
But there's no love.
Honestly, because I think this age of a thing is very important, because I feel we should always, now we're older, so I think it's better we inculcate it in like younger generations and let them know that, okay, even at 10, even at 11, find your passion and what do you love living. And because there's a story I read online of this, I think 17-year-old boy who is making millions already as a programmer.
But I still agree with you.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, this economy, this country does not give room for that. And I have why I'm telling you this.
Yes, it doesn't, but it doesn't change the fact that there are some people who have stuck with their dreams and shown passion like we've been advising, and they've been shining. Just wait, hold on, just like this person I'm telling you about. And there's also a very typical example in there's a young producer, P Prime. I don't know if you always hear P Prime. He's about 19 or 20, and he's basically produced for every of the top artists you can think of. Wizkid, I saw a video with him and Davido today. Literally, just name everybody. Zlatan, Naira Marley, everybody has literally produced for everybody, and this boy is just 19. I read the story. I think he started producing around 15 or 14. So he saw in himself that, okay, I'm good at this thing and I want to do. See this boy I'm talking about who is a programmer. He started programming at the age of 15. He made his first million when he was 15. 15 years old. Some kids are still in the streets, still playing PS, all those things, gambling, but these boys, some are even doing Yahoo at 15. Yes, because
that's Yahoo.
In my school, I see young boys about 15, 16 who are doing all those stuff, and it's crazy.
But if I can add to what you're saying, I think, like you said,
yeah,
age shouldn't be a barrier or why you shouldn't pursue your dream.
Yes.
Do you know that we even have people that drop out of school? I have a friend, of which I won't want to mention. She's a lady. Yeah, a lady. She dropped out of school intentionally because she realized that schooling is not for. I'm not saying schooling is not important. School is very important. But we all know in this country you can always school, you can go back to school at any time.
Yeah, you can be successful and come back to school.
Now the girl is a big time babe in real estate. She followed her passion. She knew she was good with advertisement. She knew she was good with convincing people. She knew she was good with talking to people. So what I'm going to say to my Nigerian youth is, discover yourself. And the truth is, Oba, why creating a career path? Don't just say because Mr. A is going into tailoring and is favoring him, I want to go into that tailoring too. It might not work that way. That's why you need to discover inwardly what you're good with. In as much as you're happy with what you're doing, or it might only take time, but you will succeed. And with prayers, because there's nothing we can do in this life without prayers. Yeah,
that was what I was about to even add. Like, at the end of it all, you must always have the place of God in you. Like, you just can't. The God factor is really, really important. Sometimes you might call it luck or this thing or grace, but that God factor, because all you just need is little work. Once you put in little work, all God sees is that little effort from you. That's genuine effort.
But the thing is, in respect to what you've said, I'm a religious person. Yeah, you understand? And we have a lot of religious people out there too. But in as much as we have, we also have people that are not religious. So what I'm going to say is, whatever you're doing, just believe in something, and whatever it is that you believe in, always put it first to whatever you want to do with your career.
Yeah.
You understand, Oba?
Yeah.
So most people believe in nature. Most people believe, we're not going that's a discussion from that day. But what I'm saying is, whatever it is you believe in as a human, because you can't be a human and you don't have anything you back onto.
Yeah.
You understand? So whatever it is you believe in, why choosing a career path? Why choosing that thing that makes you happy? Always put that thing first. Oba, you believe in God. I presume you're a Christian, you believe in God.
Yeah.
And no matter what it is, I believe you must have had testimony of what God has been doing for you with your career and everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So whatever it is you believe in, always put your God first.
Yeah.
And believe in yourself. The most important thing, believe you can do it. Don't be intimidated. No, see, we have people that started by selling pure water on the street. Oba, you've been seeing stories. These are things that even Nigerians know. So don't just give up on that dream.
Yeah.
Just be consistent.
And one thing I think also, aside you even making earning a living and all, to be successful in life, there should be one thing that you should have at the back of your head as an individual.
Yeah.
You should always be ready to learn. You should always be ready to take advice from people, because you always cannot know it all, or as people may say, you can't know it all. You are not all smart or all know it all. You are not God.
Oba, to add to what you said now, and aside from that, you should also be humble.
Yeah.
Humility.
Learning comes with humility.
Humility goes a long way.
Yeah.
Don't say, how old is this guy? This guy is just 15 years old and I'm 27 years old. How can this guy be talking to me?
Yeah.
If you have something to learn from that guy, Oba, be
Do
humble.
it with all humility.
Learn from him with humble. Be humble. Humility takes you very far in this life. Most people miss their chances because they are not humble. They feel, please, I can do it on my own. The truth is, Oba, there's nobody that can do it on their own. We all need each other. We need ourselves one way or the other, Oba.
No tree. A tree doesn't make a forest. That's how they say it.
Thank you, Oba. A tree cannot make a forest. So we all need ourselves.
And it's not always one thing. Talking about that, it's not always one tree in a forest. Have you ever thought of it? There are like different trees in a forest.
Of course.
And so talking about that means like different ideas makes up a great man.
That's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I like where you're coming from. Oba.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I like where you're coming from.
Different ideas, like you learning from different people, getting an advice. Okay, this person has learned something in this experience and has sharing his experience with me. This person has learned in this way. He's telling you, okay, do this so that you don't make this mistake, because I did this and I made this mistake. Oh, you're learning from this mistake. Oh, okay, if I'm going this guy has told me that I should go this way so that I don't fall back and make the same mistake he made. Do you understand? So different ideas make an individual great. So we should always look for getting ideas and learning from people. You don't know it all. You can always learn from people. Just like you said, it can be who you are younger than or who you are older than. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wisdom comes from.
Be a barrier.
Wisdom comes from
and gender shouldn't be a barrier.
It comes. Wisdom a madman can tell you something of wisdom and you pick it at that moment. And yes.
If a madman
yes, you might not take it serious, but the funny thing is, it might not be the madman speaking. Do you know? That's where I'm going. There might be something there might be maybe a spiritual or natural force that might have just influenced whatsoever, because we've watched movies where things like that happen. So that's what I'm saying. So you should just be able to learn and be, just like you said, loyal and humble.
Okay, Oba. You know, when you are loyal and humble, then consistency
and patience.
So, Oba, like you said, this topic is a very vast topic. How do we earn a living as a Nigerian youth? It's a very fast topic. Oba, this is our first show. And we know with time we'll keep dropping.
We'll keep dropping bangers.
We'll keep dropping bangers, as you said.
Keep dropping.
So, Oba, what would you like in your few sentences? What would you like to say to the youth? I'm not telling you now that the youth don't know how to make a living. But what is the advice you want to give to a struggling youth?
Okay, first of all, I'll say it in Yoruba, then I'll try and interpret it in English, because it's harder in Yoruba. Yoruba will say, "Ma fi agwa lago shishe." Don't work with another man's time. Work-
Share.
Work with your own time.
But are you from the West? Are you Yoruba?
Yes, I'm a Yoruba, but I was born and brought up in Lagos, but I'm from Kogi State. The Yoruba speaking part of Kogi, Okun.
Oh, okay. Because Yoruba sounds very fluent.
Yeah.
Mafi ago alago shishe. Don't work with another man's time.
Create your own path and just patience. With patience, everything will work in line. See, time is your only ally. If you think, okay, everything is not going well now, everything is not, just still be patient and give it time. You see, like, okay, whatsoever you might be facing now, before you know, next 10 years is here and you are only just reminiscing back and say, I remember back in the days. Time is your only ally. So I'm interested in what you
would like to say.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have much to say. What I can say is, as a youth, it will always be hard. Don't let the hard times weigh you down. Don't let the hard times pull you from your dreams. Just be consistent, as my co-host here said.
Be strong.
Be consistent, be strong, keep striving, keep doing that thing you love doing most. And I promise you, the big breakthrough will come. And when the big breakthrough comes, always be ready. Always be ready to hold it by the horn. Because trust me, I know it's not easy. We all are there. We all are still there. We're trying to get out from there, and we're still striving. So please, my brothers and sisters out there, don't give up. You know, to the extent that even youth are committing suicide, they are falling to depression. Why? You are still young. There's some people that they start making it at the age of 40. So why will you give up now? Why? With everything you do in life, prayers, always try and be humble. Always try to learn from people, no matter how small, how big they are. Just try and do something. Create your own path. Because with this, trust me, brothers and sisters, we will go far. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was really a nice discussion, and for sure, I'm sure we didn't even cover it all because there are even lots and lots of means of earning a living as youths in this our country that we have not even touched yet, that I'm sure most of our subscribers know or may be doing, because we know Abemi na share this connect to Abeg. So please, in your comment section, please share your ideas. What do you think? What do you think we can do as youths in this country to earn a living? Please share your ideas, share your opinions, and we promise you we'll be going through them and we'll be getting back to you. Thank you very much. It was nice with you. See you. I don't know if my host has anything more to add.
Once again, thank you for joining us. This is Tell Your Story with C and O.
Yeah.
We hope to catch you next time on this YouTube channel. Stay blessed.
Thank you.
La 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 la. Rest away in the night when the lights out.